Hey, welcome to the Quinta. I'm in two minds about whether I'm actually going to tackle this particular tree. It might not look it, but there's a good old drop down the other side of it, and I'm already having second thoughts about this one. I'm considering whether this one might be better. It's very difficult to see which way it's going to fall because it's sort of curved up that way. So I could cut it here in the hope that it's going to fall upwards. Okay, to be totally honest, I'm not feeling hugely confident, but I've put a rope in. It'll just keep some tension, and I'm going to take a slice out of the back of it so that hopefully it'll fall uphill. And I'm going to obviously be prepared to run out of the way.
I've been getting water for some time, picking up the parts of my life. Didn't get to solve it this time. How am I to break apart? No one tell me why we can't collide. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Don't you feel it? On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on. On the break of dawn.
Well, that went about as well as can be expected. Quite pleased with that. It did feel a bit dodgy at the time. Hello, dogs. You've been staying out of the way. Right, time to chop the rest of it up. Now the heart rate's come down a little bit. Well, as you can tell, living in the mountains, there's a lot of physical work. And also, the weather changes really, really quickly. We've gone from brilliant sunshine to it just being a bit murky quite quickly. Anyway, on to the next bit. We're going to have to look at some water. Hello, beauties. Hello. Got all this lovely water coming out of the reservoir, and it's just coming down here and going straight back into the stream. And frankly, that's a bit of a waste. I'd prefer it to be coming down here and irrigating right the way down there. Only trouble is I've got to do a lot of digging. Am I being woofed at? A woof? A woof woof. Really doing is just blocking up this hole here, and then hopefully we'll be going down there. Okay, that's the first bit done, and of course underneath this step it's all muddied up. Right, I'll think about other strategies just at the moment to slow down some of this runoff. Looks like it was a snake. Yes, well. So by opening that little valve, with any luck, I will be able to flood this terrace nicely, and any water that stays here is going to hopefully soak in and penetrate nicely. This ground is relatively well saturated at the moment. I need to come and get all these poles out. Can I bear to do it now? The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up this IBC. Right, let's see if I can find that hose. Ooh, it's nice and green and disgusting in there, isn't it? Still, it's only for watering. Weeds. Right, I need to get a connector on here so that when I open this, it can be connected up to the hose pipes. As you can imagine, at this time of year, it's really important to get everything set up so that we can plant as soon as everything is ready to go in the ground. And obviously, getting all these sticks out of the way is going to be necessary, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to dig it over. Look at these grapevines. They're pretty wild. Every time I come up here and see these walls, I just think of the amazing amount of effort that went into building them. Absolutely crazy. All these stones presumably picked up off the land and piled up into walls. Quite impressive work, really. Just using cows and manpower. So the idea really is to come through here strim it so that I'm knocking all the vegetation down to a, you know, manageable level, and then rotivate, just shallow rotivation. It's not a no dig bed, but I don't still want to disturb the soil too much. Just want to incorporate the vegetable matter from last year back into the soil so it breaks down that little bit faster, and with any luck that'll provide greater soil structure and we'll get better crops. So this is one of the little streams that I've diverted from going straight down the hill, and it's all working quite satisfactorily. So the spring here, coming from the reservoir up here, it's gone and percolated down through the land and through the terraces, and it's coming out here, and it was just running straight down here. So I blocked it up, diverted it, and as you can see, it's running nicely. The more water we can keep on the land, the better. Simply, the longer it stays around, the more good it's going to do in terms of replenishing the aquifer. Come on in, other way. Right, and this is what we suspect was once a water mine, but it's all collapsed in. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to dig down here and see whether we can find whether it went back into the terrace there. We've got just here, next to Ev's abandoned glove, a bit of an entrance. A pretty reliable indicator of water is, of course, this salgaro or willow, and I am absolutely sure that this is a water mine. Let's have a look down here now. Ev's done a lot of work. Obviously the glove indicates she's been taking brambles out. Goodness me, and yeah, as suspected, it has collapsed and there's all sorts of muck in here. What's that? Sirop Mont Verte. Nice. Disgusting mint syrup. So maybe it's been used as a bit of a rubbish heap as well. So this must extend quite a long way back. So if I can get that dug out, sounds like a lot of work, and then somehow cover it over, we should have lots more water available for these terraces down here, which means we can plant more. Okay, let's have a look, see at this water level. Jolly good. Right up to the top. Hello, little pig. What are you up to? You gonna woof at me? Are we just chilling out? Look, the others are going for a walk. Where are they going? I must come and clean out the reservoir. But again, that's the job for when it's slightly warmer. I don't know how warm the water is there, but well, warm is definitely not going to be the right word for it. Right, this looks rather misted up to me, and that can only mean one thing. With all that rain, it's going to be full of water. Great. Yep, absolutely full. Tarnation. Right, you can come out of the way. So, if anyone knows where these things are prone to letting water in, do let me know, because I haven't found it yet. I think it is at the front though. Let's have a look at this. Oh. What normally happens is these things, they have a water tray in them that sort of fills up with muck, and when it's filled up with muck, all the water just goes straight into the car. Alright, you really do need to do something about that. Yeah, you can see it's been off before, which does sort of make me suspicious that somebody has had this issue in the past. Right, this screwdriver is not the right one. Too long and I can't get in there. So I'm going to go and rummage around tools, but we're about to lose the light, so it looks like it's going to be a job for tomorrow.